Peter Richards is an architect and urban designer and a director of Dikey Richards, a southeast Queensland-based multidisciplinary design practice. Like Paul, he has a long research interest in the design process and the communication of design with felt pens and crayons. Please welcome to the TEDx stage, Peter Richards.
Quite new for me, and it's pretty exciting. It's great to be here, and it's amazing to follow Australian story. Gee, that's something. My topic is about dreaming, and I guess in one sense my job is dreaming with intent. I'm a designer for a living. Every day I've got to sit down and work things out and draw things. And one of the things about the design process that intrigues me is the way we distill design ideas through drawings and diagrams. And in this talk, I'll focus a lot on Harry Beck, who I'll ask you about in a minute. I'm sure some of you know about Harry Beck. Interesting man. My question relates, I guess, to my young staff who are brilliant on the computer, but can they sit down with a blank sheet of tracing paper and a felt pen and a crayon and work out what they might want to do with other people in the room talking to them? Has computers changed the way we fundamentally think about the way we communicate? And Tim Hill talked about the drawing, sort of the scheme talks back to you. That sort of relationship between thinking and drawing is really quite interesting. And there's some drawings up of mine on the top right there. Who knows who Harry Beck was? What did Harry Beck do? Any questions? Someone should know. Shout. Yeah, thanks for that. Yeah, you get a prize. You should know, actually. Harry Beck worked in London in the 1930s. He thought of a diagram, which is the tube map. And it's a really profound piece of work, I think. And it's great. I love to look at this drawing, and it's awkward, it's tentative, it's been kept in the archives, and it actually is the first sort of move towards this famous map we all know. That's his first version, 1933. It was a project that he initiated himself. There was no enlightened client. His bosses didn't commission him to do it or pay him to do it. He worked at home, he had an idea, and they didn't actually like it. They weren't interested. But the public, it was published in 1933, the public really liked it. Why is it significant? Before that, the diagrams for the tube were spatially correct. If you look at the far left one, the very early one, when the underground was an amalgamation of all the different lines, the colours relate to the companies rather than to the routes. It's been reworked, 32, with the river in, the river out, and you can see in the 1908 plan, the streets are all there. So Beck, 1948, the circle line. 1960, Beck worked on this diagram till 1960, on and off, from 33 to 60, amazing. And in 2010, you can go there, and that's the diagram as it stands now. And it's very influential, as we all know, and those who came here by train would certainly see that similar in Queensland. So I've got to go back one, I've stuffed up. But part of his diagram was wrong. Bill Bryson has talked about the issues with bits of the map, and you can read that yourself, and there's some X's that come up. So does that destroy the diagram or not? And what are the messages in here? So these are the things I think are useful. It's got no time left. Beck was clever at picking some information to deal with. One of the issues about problem solving is that more information allows you to make better decisions. In fact, the opposite is probably true. Less information, the right information, is what allows you to engage and make better decisions. He ignored the geographical accuracy of the stations. He didn't mind the fact that there's some errors in detail. He constructed a graphic language for the map with horizontal, vertical lines, dots and dashes. And the other point, really important, other speakers have alluded to this, he wasn't a person who ran trains. He actually was a draftsman, he knew about electrical circuitry. He was clearly influenced by the issues and the language and those sorts of diagrams which helped him do his task to make this diagram. He was underappreciated. He was never acknowledged as the author of the map till less than 10 years ago. And it's a significant achievement. Second best design from the Design Museum. The winner was Concorde. Maybe that's not a great thing to come second to, but at the time maybe Concorde was still flying. But I find the messages in Beck's diagram of getting some information, working with it very well, investing meaning in the line work and the colours and the drawings, really important messages to inform the way that I do my work, and that's some of my drawings. So that's next time. Thanks very much.